What is up, assholes? Welcome back to the Call to Action podcast. I am James.
Hi, I'm
And
Danielle.
there you go. And yes, we are the judges today. Alex could not be here. She has prior commitments. But you know who is also here, who is not a judge, though, Mr. John Roca. Billy Belford, how are you doing?
I'm not John Roca.
He's our
It is
Roca.
Belford. Not Bedford. Belford. There's an L, not a D. It's me.
Sure. And
Schmoebate again and go 2-0. I'm 1-0. I destroyed Dylan Camacho because he's a chump. And now moving on to the next chump. Speaking of the next chump, who we got?
well, he's not a chump. He's the person we actually like here. Mr. John Mariano, how are you doing today?
I'm doing wonderful. Hi, Danny. How are you?
I'm good. How are you? What are you drinking, John?
I'm drinking the drink of choice, White Claw.
Woo! Please.
Cheers.
Ooh, I got a spishy coffee.
I'm not here to drink. I'm here to win.
All right, so Belford is going against the alcoholics. He's already going down points with us. But let's just jump into the first question. Here, reminder to you guys who don't know the format. We have 2 questions today. It'll be debated in a format with 1 minute for introductions, 4 minutes for back and forth debate, and another 1 minute closing. In between each time, me and Danielle will talk about our thoughts on everything, who is smarter, who is dumber, who has bad opinions, good opinions, all that good stuff.
Which is going to be very hard for me because I very much enjoy Belford and Mariano as people individually and together. This is going to be a great show, you guys. Schmoebates is super fun. I love this. Thank everyone who's watching right now. Thank you to everyone who's watching right now. Schmoebates is a big thing that we're trying to pop off on the Call to Action channel. Big love to Alex right now. Alex, you're doing a fucking great job with this show, girl. And we hope that we do just as well of a job carrying it for you right now. Mwah.
Yeah.
Alex, you're replaced.
Speaking of the live chat, we have Brian Fernandez. Hello. We have Jake Jacovetta. And we have Jack Manheim. Thank you. White Claw, sponsor us wherever my can is. Here you go.
# White Claw, sponsor us, please.
Yeah, us, not SE and Live. They're trying to jump on everything.
Don't steal our
Stop
brand.
doing the same stuff we do, SE and Live. We see you. We see what you're doing there.
We saw it. We did see it. It's fine.
Hello, Will McLean.
It's fine.
Will, we're boys. What do you do? How dare you laugh at that?
And hello to the only fan of Paulo Yama, Jeremiah Morris. How are you doing?
Hey, I'm really glad that Jeremiah Morris is okay. Like,
And
I'm
our
glad
friend,
he's
Michael
not in a
Sandblast.
cave somewhere.
Shh. And also, just a reminder, we will not be giving any spoilers to Spectacular because people still have not seen it. Just
Also,
a reminder because it might come up later
I would
questions.
just like to say really quickly, if there are spoilers for Spectacular, you have been warned at this very moment that some of us have been drinking, and if there just so happens to accidentally be spoilers, you have been warned. We have watched it. You have not. You can still go by the live stream. Please do. So you can watch it and then come back and watch the show. How about that?
Cut to 3 more White Claws deep. Danielle's like, "Oh my God, when Andrew Ghai just fucking murdered R&B, that's my life, man." Yes, because
what?
because someone was murdered on stream. Anyways, let's get to the first question. I believe we'll be starting with. I actually don't know who we're starting with. Let's just start with Belford because he's up top. Your first question: pitch us a Schmoedown movie. Who directs, started it, whatever you would like, but just pitch us a Christmas Schmoedown movie. My lisp is coming through. Belford, you will be going first, and you will have 1 minute to start your arguments. Speak whenever you're ready.
Okay, so if you're going to make a Christmas movie, you have to make the greatest Christmas movie of all time. So our Schmoedown Christmas movie starts with our hero, Detective Mike Kalinowski, heading to a Christmas Eve Christmas party where he's supposed to meet his estranged lover, played by Shannon Barney. And it takes place at the Nakatomi Plaza. And our hero, Detective Kalinowski, goes to the party. He's having a good time. He goes to change his clothes. And shit just hits the fan because the villain in our story, Hans Harloff, has come to the police. Holy shit! Oh my God! Him and all of his henchmen, played by Andrew Ghai, Ben Bateman, Robert Meyer Burnett, any other Schmoedown personality we can get in there. Miss Movies is there. We don't know why, because she's awesome. Oh, it's gonna be so good. And I don't know. I'll continue in a minute.
1. All right, thank you for ending soon.
Great.
I have a lot of thoughts about this while Belford calms down. John, it is your turn to pitch your movie. Remember, you are pitching yours. You are not debating against Belford's quite yet.
Oh, I got it.
Okay, start whenever you're ready.
Belford, you ignorant slut. let me start right here. Before we even get to your movie, we're going with Scrooge starring Andrew Ghai. I'm thinking about a movie written by Mark Yodie Riley and Clark Wolf, directed by the Wangers and produced by the Wangers. I have Jacob Marley, but instead of Jacob Marley, we're going to do Ben Bateman as the old partner who comes in and advises him that he's going to be visited by 3 ghosts. Ghost of Christmas Past, Rachel Cushing, the partner that never was. Ghost of Christmas Present, Drew McWeeny. Ghost of Christmas Future, and maybe this is a sign of things to come, Bobby Gucci. My movie is going to blow yours out of the water. I don't care how much action you have, how much adventure. I have all schmoes all over the place. You're giving me Die Hard with Mike Kalinowski.
Okay, and your time is up. Again, small reminder, do not debate your opponent's movies in your opening. Say that for your debate and ending, but that's fine. So, Danielle, thoughts on these movies? All I can really say is I am very upset that Belford did not pick Mr. Whitney Seibold as...
Whoa!
What's his
we
name?
did the 1 minute introduction.
I know.
Job.
Yeah, we talked back and forth in between.
Right?
Right.
No, you're not allowed to talk back and forth in between.
Christmas.
It's my turn. Really quickly.
Host
So
you are.
here's the thing about the 1 minute intros that I really like. It's just a pitch. It's just a pitch. So between those 2 pitches, between Belford picking Mike Kalinowski doing Die Hard, or John Mariano picking Andrew Ghai playing Scrooge, with not only Ben Bateman coming back and Miss Movies making a cameo appearance somewhere in there. Like I can see her being the Carol Kane of that. Like I'm sorry, but I'm for this first round, I might have to go with Mariano's. I really like that idea. That's super fun right there. Imagine heel Andrew, especially now. It's not a spoiler to say this, right? Because everyone's seen Friday. So
Friday, yeah.
So especially now with Andrew Ghai going face, basically, this is such a great a great pick.
What does him retiring have to do with him going face?
It's Scrooge. Have you not seen Scrooge?
I haven't actually.
Cut the stream. Cut the stream.
You can't cut it. I lead it.
Why didn't I lead?
Mwahaha. All right, great.
Go, James.
So,
If he hasn't seen Scrooge, he doesn't deserve to talk, right?
This is my stream. You have your 4-minute debates.
I would just like to send a PSA to everyone out there. I am very much opposed to taking people off the screen, but that was funny.
All right, fuck you both. You have your 4-minute debates where you guys will refute each other's pitches and arguments. Your time is starting now.
Okay, first of all, the first thing he said that was completely erroneous is that, wow, he has like four Schmoedown people in the movie. The Ghost of Christmas Present, Past, Future. I have an entire gang of henchmen that are all going to be Schmoedown people. Before my time ended, I was going to talk about this now. I have Whitney Seibold, who's already in the movie as Hart Wagner, playing Ellis. That's perfect. He fits perfectly in there. I got a cavalcade of stars, Schmoedown throughout. Also, I have the perfect lead in Mike Kalinowski and the perfect villain as Harloff playing Hans Gruber. It's amazing. He can just do the Arnold accent the whole time. It would be amazing.
Yeah.
I'm allowing my fellow competitor to speak as well.
Yeah, no. I was letting you go. I'm just letting you dig your own grave.
We only have 4 minutes.
Yeah, I only need like a minute and a half to beat you, though, Belford. So, all you need to know about my movie is that I have John Roca spending Christmas alone because of Andrew Ghai being the villain here and being the Scrooge. And the whole story is Andrew Ghai and John Roca reuniting as a family in the end. We end the movie
Where's
with
that in Scrooge?
huh?
Is he playing the love
No,
interest?
listen, I got Riley and Clark
John Roca
working.
playing the
I
love
already
interest?
established that. Who's writing your movie, bud?
Who cares who's writing the movie? The movie is playing itself out. You spend more time about the production staff, who maybe you could have put in your movie, than you did about the actual movie, and you're confusing A Christmas Carol with Scrooge.
Listen,
Because the only
every time a bell
Scrooge
rings,
come together
buddy,
is him and his girlfriend. Is that John Roca? Is John Roca playing the girlfriend? Because I'd watch that movie. But
I wiped out the girlfriend. The girlfriend's a boring subplot in the movie. I fixed the movie. Roca's playing the dad now. It's a much better movie. Trust me.
so now we're not doing Scrooge. We're doing a different movie. Cool. Also, actually, Ben Bateman is going to play the giant German, the blonde German who gets his brother killed. That's who he's going to play in Schmoebates. Schmoebates. That's the name of my movie. Schmoebates.
Schmoebates, you're porn. You pitched us a porn, Belford.
What?
After all is said and done,
Just because that's where your head goes, sir. You're a father.
You're pitching
Right?
Schmo Hard, starring Mike Kalinowski.
Get your head out the
We know
gutter.
from John Roca has a tremendous ass.
You have to go through the guy having sex. How's that
And
not a
you were
porn?
pitching us this porn. I mean, I'm in for it, but it's not really the Die Hard movie.
You're pitching 4 movies. Like you're pitching like Field of Dreams with the dad and the son mixed with a Christmas Carol. None of them have anything to do with Scrooge.
Guy
But it's
learning
fine.
throughout the lessons taught by Rachel Cushing, Drew McWeeny, and Bobby Gucci.
You named
There's a
3
spirit
Schmoedown
of Christmas,
characters. Well
and
done.
he gets the spirit of Schmoedown, and in the end reunites with John Roca as one happy family. It's a much better.
If anything is if Schmoedown has taught us anything, the spirit of Schmoedown is not Andrew Ghai and John Roca coming together. That is an abomination, sir. All right, Schmoedown would never have that.
30 seconds.
30 seconds. All right. So I mean, I've already won this. It's not even close. It can be written by Mark Ellis, so we can have some comedy in the Die Hard. It could be the gaffer could be Alex Marzonia.
Any end of your movie, you're throwing
Megan
in
charge of
That's a great idea.
the second AD could be Kevin Smith.
One.
Let's
All right, cut.
I would like to send big props and shout out to Billy Belford for just randomly spewing out Schmoedown competitors with jobs that are involved in movie production to get more people into his movie.
Please give a job to a gaffer. Whoa.
Shout out to gaffers and best boys, people who do hair and costumes on movies.
Yeah.
So it's lighting and sound, but all right.
I mean, yes, all of that.
What are your thoughts about what they've said so far?
All right. So both gave really great points to their arguments about this and going back and forth with each other. And I understand the point about not having a lot of Schmoedown competitors inside of one movie, but I don't necessarily think that having a big amount of Schmoedown competitors is important as more important to the story of the movie. And I would love to see I would love to see Mike Kalinowski be the hero. I want to see Mike be a hero. So Belford, I wish you would have pushed that a little bit more because Mike is a hero. And as much as people want to say that Mike is a heel and thing, I've always been a big fan of Mikey Face. So if you're trying to push it to these 2 judges that are right here, you should have pushed a little bit more towards Mikey being the hero.
All right. I want to give one small note, just that both of you actually try not to crosstalk. Otherwise, it's just a yelling match. Allow time for your opponent to have thorough thoughts, and then when they're speaking, pull back and let them finish. But also, I really liked how. Thanks, Danielle. I really liked how John had a more thorough vision. I feel like each of the characters he pitched had a place in the story. each competitor he gave had a reason to be there. compared to Belford, who just sort of just threw him in there because why not? And
I'm
also
about
because he had someone who was writing the script, which I
Say
actually
more
really
dumb
enjoyed.
things.
People who have a history of writing, all that. That's good. But again, this is just objective. We're not to carry any of our own personal opinions into this. So while I like you having
As opposed to you
Schmoehard
just drip
as a
all your
porno,
personal opinions in there. Good. Cool.
yes, but that's it for me. Danielle, if you have any final thoughts before going into the closing.
Nope.
All right, great. Belford, since you started, you'll be closing again first. You have 1 minute, and you can start whenever you're ready.
Okay, so again, it's Die Hard with Schmoedown competitors. Imagine it. The biggest thing is, of course, the most important part about Die Hard is that closing scene. Imagine it. Mike Kalinowski, the gun taped to his back. Hans Harloff has got Shannon Barney held up at gunpoint. Mikey pulls the gun out, shoots Hans Harloff. Harloff falling off the building. The watch falls off. Harloff falling to his death. It's amazing. It's great stuff. It writes itself. It's it's for the win. Schmoehard. It's not a porn. It's a movie. I'm done. That's it.
Okay. You had 20 seconds left, but thank you for being short.
I want to watch that movie. I genuinely do.
Okay. John, you have 1 minute when you're ready to start.
Sure. So, as my well thought out opponent just explained, his film ends with the creator of the Schmoedown tumbling off of Nakatomi Plaza and splattering all over the sidewalk. I mean, this is a wonderful way to celebrate Christmas and the Schmoedown. Wherein my version, you sit there and you have Andrew Ghai at the end looking at the three ghosts. Harloff, as the executive who runs the studio, wraps his arm around Ghai and is like, "Isn't this a wonderful life?" Video Drill rings a bell, and Ghai gets his wings. It's such a happy Christmas movie ending that everybody wants.
Christmas movies in the
Now you're just pandering to the judges,
Is
John.
that the end of your closing?
Oh, that's that. I feel like I might have just edged Belford out here.
Okay. All right. So you finished your time. Belford, you are unmuted. For those of you in the chat, please vote on our Facebook page. I just dropped the link in the chat.
Vote.
That is not working. Shit. Well, go to our Facebook page and you can
We're
vote
going
for
to
yourself.
plug some time while we get that figured out.
Yeah. Ooh, actually, okay. I'm gonna try a new link. Hopefully this one works better.
Okay, while James is doing that, y'all, please make sure that you go and watch the Nerd Chronic video about the reactor's reaction to Friday night, Shazam versus the Family. That's a great one right there. I don't know what all of those letters are.
I'm trying to. Oh, that's not gonna work. Oh well,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, James is going to figure that out. Coming up on, we have nothing coming up on Call to Action right now.
I mean, you could talk about the show more than I would, but
on Monday. We'll be on Monday at 10:30 Central. Please come and watch us. Me and Paul, please watch me and my work husband because we work very hard on everything. Call to Action will be back very soon. We are very excited for the new year. On the 16th, the Schmoedown Spectacular will be there. Common sense is not so what?
Common sense is not so common.
Common sense is not so common in bed, y'all.
Whoa, okay. Also, feel free to check out on Sunday of Scott Accept the Challenge. I will destroy him in the finale of the Fan League Reactor tournaments. He barely beat Chris Doman, which whatever. I'm surprised he even won that. So it'll just be an easy win for me.
For anyone who is new here, we have held a Reactors tournament for a few weeks now. Please go back and watch all of those videos so you can lead up to this event on Sunday where it's the finals. So go and watch that. If you are new here, please like, comment after this live stream is done, and please subscribe to our channel. Please subscribe. We're really trying to hit those 1,000 followers, 1,000 subscribers, all of that good stuff. Make sure you subscribe, hit that little bell. We have a few different shows on this channel, and we would like all of y'all to be informed of that. So just please make sure that you follow all of us on all of that.
All right, great. Everyone go and vote in the chat, please. But while we're doing that, I shall put up the link here so y'all can see where it is. Danielle, who do you think won this argument?
I'm gonna go with Mariano on this one.
Why?
I just feel like it's a better argument to keep it small and specific as opposed to something big and outlandish. I'm a person of nostalgia. I know I'm trying not to be personal in this vote, but it's hard to not put your own personal judgment inside of a vote when both arguments are great, because both arguments are very great. They both Belford and John have great points on why both of these movies work, because they both genuinely do. Watching Mike Kalinowski is genuinely the only person in the Schmoedown who I can see playing that role in Die Hard. Like, Mike Kalinowski is legitimately the only person who can play that role, in my personal opinion. And so I don't think that Belford's argument is bad or wrong in any sort of sense. Just once it comes down to both arguments are right and both arguments are good, that's when it turns into a personal opinion sort of thing. So I'm just going to have to sway a little bit towards Mariano.
Yeah. I'm leaning the same way. I think he has a more like thorough vision. I think he explained it a lot better. I think every new like Schmo member was well utilized and they were in there for a reason. While I would see Belford's movie first, I don't think it was pitched as well.
I don't necessarily. I think that Belford pitched his argument just fine. Genuinely, I do, because all of that, everything that he said was great and it was wonderful. But just when it comes down to what movie I would see first, and this is where our opinions difference as movie watchers, I would definitely go watch Mariano's movie before I would go see Belford's movie, but I would need to see Belford's movie before the week is up. Like, the week that it comes out, I need to see it the week that it comes out. But if I had to pick one movie first, I'm going to go ahead and go Scrooged.
Great. All right. I'm going to give a little shout out in the chat just because I don't think anyone else did this. Our old friend Michael, a Christmas special about Charlie Brown starring JTE. You know what? I dig it. I genuinely, I think there's a lot of room for like improvisation in that with like different members and stuff. And can we just get like a variety of Schmoedown people as Charlie Brown specials? I feel like that'd be really interesting and not hurt anyone at all.
Seriously, big shout out to Michael. Michael is an older member of the C2A podcast, so huge shout out to Michael. Thank you so much, Mike, for being inside of this chat. We love you. We miss you. All of that good stuff. Please come on chill. Please come on call on Schmoebates. Anything that you want, anything that you need, you're always more than welcome back, my dude.
Who is it? Jake in the chat. Yeah, we could have had a Zoe and Kara appearance since they're technically Schmoedown personalities, because they were in the Shy Wolves thank you video. So boom. I don't know if I was making that'd be really fun. Anyways, so I will come back to the actual final vote of that poll later. But for now, let's move on to the second question. If a Schmoedown personality were to be chosen to be the next Santa Claus, who would it be? Now I'm assuming y'all have seen the Tim Allen movies, especially the third one with time travel and whatever his name is. I'm blanking because I'm not in trivia mode right now. But anyways, yeah. Who should be the next Santa? Mariano, since you went second last time, you go first this time. You have a 1-minute timer on your introduction. Ready?
Sure.
You're ready whenever you are.
Sure. So the guy you were thinking about was Martin Short. I'll go into the how and why this man becomes Santa Claus. But the right choice and the only choice is Christian Harloff. And we can debate this for the 4 minutes, but I mean, I'll be done in like 30 seconds with Belford. So I'll give you all your time back right now.
Damn.
He said, I give up. Here
he
it
really
is.
just said, mic drop, you're a bitch, and walked away. That's great. Okay.
That's
Belford,
a bold move.
you have 1 minute to pitch your reason whenever you're ready.
So, is it my turn? I'm sorry, I had him muted. I don't listen to him. I'm up. Okay. So we're pitching the Santa Claus, a story arc of someone who doesn't believe in Christmas, who becomes too logical, then finds the joy in the whimsy, becomes Santa Claus. And the clear choice is Bibiani. It's Bibiani. And I'll concede my time back to you. It's William Bibiani. We all know it's William Bibiani. It's he's jolly. He likes to give gifts. And, you know, he's very logical, so I could see him in the role of, like, not believing in things because he's very logical when he reviews his movies and stuff. But he also enjoys whimsy and magic and things of that nature. So I could see him being the Santa Claus. He fulfills the whole arc of the movie. And that's it. That's all I got. I'll concede my time back.
Great. And you guys forgot the real answer. Video drew, so you both lose. But anyway, you know what? I like your people.
Oh, thank you so much. Oh my God. Thank goodness you like my people. Oh my God. I worry so much about I don't care.
All right. Whenever y'all would like to start, you have 4 minutes.
All right, so I'll go first this time, Belford. And it's
sure.
You just killed Christian Harloff and threw him off the tower. And obviously, the best resurrection for him is to become Santa Claus. Okay, he's the most young guy that we know.
Movies are not real life. You know that, right? They don't really die in the Die Hard movie.
You literally just killed him and threw him off the tower.
He's
I'm playing your reality. Okay.
Are you the person who goes on Twitter and like yells at Mike Kalinowski because he's
crosstalk, please.
He's the character.
Okay. First of all, I love Mike Kalinowski, and you didn't do him justice with your crappy movie. Second,
why don't you focus on round 2?
Second of all,
is there a certain, we don't have split time, James. 4 minutes.
Let me stop you right there. Okay? Thank you. So, as I was saying, Christian Harloff is already so giving. Look at all the free matches he gives us.
I can't listen to him. He's not even
I mean, I love arguing with Belford because half of his argument just washes himself out anyway. So Harloff gives us like 100 free matches as it is. And we all enjoy them. We all love them. We react to them. You guys do great reactions to them. Look at this year alone. Look at the storylines he's given us with Bibiani. Look at the storylines he's given us with Kalinowski. Okay, it's Christmas every day, every week with the Schmoedown with Harloff. Okay, now he's giving us SEN on top of that. Okay, yeah, you can pay for it. You cannot pay for it. That's what Santa Claus does, right? It's you give and then you pay forward. That's what we all do. So Belford can sit there and argue Bibiani, and I love Bibiani to death. I support Bibiani. He's one of my favorite people. But the answer here is Harloff. Plain and simple. Go ahead.
All right, let Belford talk.
No, he has his 4 minutes. Let him speak his 4 minutes.
No, it's back and forth. Go ahead.
Oh, no, I'm definitely done.
All right. All right. So with that, my vote for that is definitely going to go to Belford. Only because, John, I definitely wish you would not have just said Harloff and then completely gutted your argument since then. Allow yourself to go and explain it because Bibbs is a great pick for it. Bibiani is a wonderful pick for playing a Schmoedown Santa. Like he is Santa Claus. We legitimately had a conversation before the free-for-all where we all talked about who would make when we tried to figure out these questions for Schmoedown, who would do it. So Babes and I, Babes being me, Alex, and Kelsey, had a little thing between it, and the resounding answer was Bibiani, like Bibiani coming in as Santa Claus and all of that stuff. So that's great. So I'm definitely gonna have to give my vote in this argument to Belford for that because I think Bibiani is a much better Santa Claus than Christian Harloff. I love Christian Harloff so much. KH, if you're watching this, Papa Harloff, we love you. But you know what? This argument is gonna go towards Bibiani.
Yeah, I think I would get the same thing for Bibiani. However, I think it was more because Mariano just focused his time on let's tear down the last argument rather than focusing on this one. Most of your time is spent on you wanted to kill Harloff before, so why would you want him now? Like, I don't know. I think Bibiani was a more thorough idea rather than Harloff being just very narrow-minded.
So your vote's for Bibiani?
Yes. All right, great. If you give me 1 second. I should be able to get the actual poll in the chat.
Chat.
But for now,
I don't see the poll on our Facebook. Where's it at?
I think it's
Am I
there.
missing it?
Oh no, I'll double check, and hopefully I can get a not shitty link this time. So because actually, yeah. So Mariano, you have your 1 minute whenever you're ready. About just your closing statement.
If you can just please highlight the Paul Denuzio comment about the meaning of Christmas. Meaning of Christmas is to be giving, like when Jude tried to give Ben a chair to sit down in Houston and was misunderstood. Oh, still a little too soon. But I mean, that's all Andrew was doing. Andrew was just trying to give him a chair to sit down. He already knew his back was hurting, and they just mistook that. Can we argue that, please?
I would love to talk about how that was bullshit. But anyways,
Too soon.
yeah, so Mariano, your 1 minute timer is ready whenever you want to start.
Sure. So I understand all the love for Bibiani. I really do. Harloff even has love for Bibiani. Harloff gave Bibiani the greatest gift of all, a free-for-all. Look what Bibiani did there. Okay, this is what being Santa is. Now Bibiani moves on to Spectacular, does whatever he does in Spectacular, and whatever happens, he has what happened at Free-for-All in his back pocket. Okay, this is the gift that keeps on giving. This is what Harloff does. Okay, and you can make your strong arguments everywhere else. Bibiani plays a great Santa Claus. Harloff is a great Santa Claus, and I think that's the difference here.
Are you conceding the rest of your time?
No, I'm good.
Okay,
I got
great. All right. Gonna do a little pause so I can not look like shit, and everyone just think about what he said. This is, man, electronics are shit. Yeah. Okay. Great.
Is Bateman? Is Bateman somewhere around here?
Yes, he
Ruining
is.
technology? What?
All right. So Belford, you have your 1 minute pitch for Bibiani, starting whenever you need to.
I mean, so we were asked to choose to be the next Santa Claus, similar to Tim Allen's character in Santa Claus trilogy, and that's why I picked Bibiani, because he covers all facets of that character. It's not who's going to be actual Santa Claus, even though Bibiani would be great at that too, because he's a giving person. He gives gifts to people. He tried to give Ben Bateman sunglasses in the match with the kid. He tries to give presents to people all the time, like Santa Claus. Spectacular happened. Mic drop on that one. I mean, and then also he loves whimsy, but also that character doesn't believe at the beginning, and that's where the logical bibs can play that part. I mean, he is that character. He's perfect. He's jolly. Santa Claus is jolly. Christian Harloff's a lot of things. I would never call Christian Harloff jolly. Also, I mean, Christian likes his kids. I don't know if he likes other kids. He probably likes like a lot of kids. But Bibiani loves kids.
Okay, you're good. You're good. You're good. All right. I'm going to try and get these questions up now. So just doubling back down. Danielle, who do you think won this argument?
So with this argument between the two of them, I mean, they both gave really good statements as to why, both of their movies and why Santa Claus is the way that it is. I don't necessarily have a sway. Like, my vote right now does not choose who wins or anything like that. But I do think that actually giving Belford a chance to talk kind of allowed, like, everyone is drunk on White Claw. Thank you, Belford. I might have to go with Belford on this. He gave some really good statements as to why, Harloff is, Bibbs is a better Santa. So I'm going to go with Belford on this one.
Yeah. And similar as I said before, I think that Belford just had more reasoning going into it. He had more arguments built up against John. And I think just the idea of Christian as Santa was more of a shallow idea than Bibiani. I think there's more going for him.
That's where we differ between it, because I don't necessarily think that Harloff was a shallow idea for being Santa Claus, because I liked John's arguments about Harloff being Santa Claus. All of that worked very well. I think that it makes sense. It really truly does make sense, and I like it, and I think it would be fun. I know that there are going to be a few people who argue about Harloff being grumpy and different things like that, but that's our Papa Harloff, and that's how I refer to him. So, Popo Jiju. So I don't think it's baiting to choose Harloff as Santa Claus. I think it's a reasonable pick for Santa.
Ooh. Oh, this could be interesting.
What?
All right.
What?
I'm gonna get one last before we announce the winners.
If you haven't voted yet, go vote, especially on the first one, since it's
Please go vote.
Oh well, there was a vote.
All right. Oh wait, there is a vote?
To me.
Okay. Currently, for the first question, with a total of 13 votes,
Jake.
Mariano wins by 1 with Scrooge starring Andrew Ghai.
Wait, why did it go back to 12 votes? What?
12? What?
What's going on here? Who won voting?
I think you scared somebody.
I would like to point out in the group chat right now, if y'all can't see it, Jake Yacovetta did put a very nice comment in the chat. I'm still over here impressed that Mariano has a doll face button when we just got them the other day on the other side of the country. So Mariano, thank you so much for wearing that. This is a big shout out to Emma and everyone who knew her and all of that stuff. She was a huge part of the community. Dollface is a shining example of what fan leagues and what Schmoedown fans should be. She was great. We are all going to miss her very, very much. And thank you, John, for wearing that pin on this stream.
If you haven't seen it, go back and watch Emma's fan league match with John. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
One of the best ever. Genuinely.
Absolutely. No one can argue that.
Actually, go watch all of Emma's matches. They're all great.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. So your second question, with a total of, I believe, another 13 votes. It is. My page loads very slowly.
I thought you were just being dramatic.
No, technology is just a bitch. Belford wins with 11-2. Wow. I am sorry. I'm gonna let y'all mull over that loss. While I make the third vote. Actually, you know what, Alex? Do you have your patented Bateman Ghai pin on hand?
Huh?
Danielle?
Wait, I'm sorry?
You said Alex.
Yeah, you did
you were talking
say
to.
Alex.
What am I smoking? Okay.
I know that a lot of people get us confused a lot of the time, but there's no reason to do that to me on stream.
James isn't even drinking.
You don't know.
How rude, James. Of course, I have my pin on.
Oh, okay. So do you have your coin? Thank you. Okay. I'm gonna need you to flip off between Belford and Mariano.
Oh.
To decide
Who's who?
Yeah.
I'm Team Ghai, so I'm Ghai.
Oh, that's fine. I'm team
Mariano.
Oh wait, Mariano's team Bateman. Okay, Belford, you went no.
Yeah, look at
no.
him.
Take him off the stream.
Stop it.
Oh wait. Okay, fixing the
Stop
now.
it.
All right, good.
Juan, you're just not allowed to throw up a 5 on the stream. I'm sorry, baby. You're just not allowed to do that. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I'll confuse you though. Here's a white claw.
You have a white claw on the stream.
Oh, what's going on?
Oh,
What's
sweet.
going on here?
No, I'm torn.
Oh, my vote for Belford. I'm
In
so sorry.
in this broadcast.
All right. So Belford, your Ghai, Mariano, your Bateman. So reminder: the person who gets this decides first on this next question, which is: if Schmoedown were to invite you both to a Christmas or a New Year's Eve party, which one would be better?
Ready?
Right. Team Ghai. So Belford,
Team Ghai. Oh,
you
so I
get
get to
to
pick first, huh?
Would you like
Oh,
Christmas or New Year's?
Please don't pay attention to my salon. I know.
I'm gonna take New Year's.
Okay. So Mariano,
John,
you get
Family Man
Christmas.
Mariano gets Christmas.
All right, fair enough.
What is the same thing? Is this 1, 4, and 1 again, or is this just a? I forget because I thought the tiebreaker was different.
I love the live chat. No, the final question is the same format as the other ones. You get a 1 minute,
Okay.
you get a 1 minute introduction,
1, 4,
4 minute
1.
back and forth, and a 1 minute
Okay.
closing.
All right. So I picked. So I guess I'll go first.
Yes. Give me 1 second as I get your timer ready.
Especially because we have to pay attention to this part.
Yes. All right. So I think, yeah, because Belford, since you got it first, your timer will be first. Start whenever you are ready.
All right. So basically, as anyone who's been to a Schmoedown Live and has then gone to an after party of a Schmoedown Live, the Schmoedown blends itself very well to a New Year's Eve party. Lots of alcohol, some dancing, Chandru and Hannah and Miss Movies doing some dance party stuff. You know, good food, good friends. You know, and when the time comes and the time's right, you know, we pop bottles and we get to drink our faces off. And then Belford drives everybody home because he doesn't drink. And you know, that's how we work at the Schmoedown. It's a very adult community. It's very, you know, at the Schmoedown, it's very family friendly. After parties, New Year's Eve, not as family friendly. You know, there's some people making some bad decisions, making some mistakes, New Year's style. You know, it's the end of the era. You know, you're trying to like celebrate that you're still alive.
One.
Schmoedown style.
That's a great place to cut it. Celebrate that you're still alive. Okay. Mariano, your 1 minute starts whenever you're ready.
I understand why Belford picked New Year's Eve, but for my taste, I'm really happy I got Christmas. Okay. First of all, my girls can go to the Christmas party. They probably aren't going to the New Year's Eve party. Secondly, you got the presents. You got Bibiani giving out all the presents. You got Video Drew doing the white elephant. Can you picture Video Drew doing white elephant? It would be incredible. Okay? You probably get like a hair doll from Tom. I'm all about this. Okay. Then on top of that, okay, you got the food. Who's better to bring the food than the dungeon? Okay, you got Kaiser handing out hamburgers left and right. I mean, you know, yeah, you can have the New Year's Eve party that no one's going to remember the next day. You're all going to be hungover. At my Christmas party, everyone is celebrating. You got the presents. You got Bateman and Ghai coming together. You know, that's what we all want to see. Is we want to see things come back together.
Stop baiting.
Mariano, I know your arguments now. You just try and bait us into giving you wins. Also, Ben and Ghai coming together is not something we need on stream. But, you know, I like that you had a more...
Yeah.
I like that you had a lot of people involved. Although I know that Belford's also arguing for alcoholism. So we'll see what really wins out overall.
All right. So as the resident alcoholic on the C2A channel, I do not believe that Belford is advocating for alcoholism, especially because he's the sober person on the C2A channel. But
I am an enabler.
Yeah, I will say that you are. That's only from personal experiences. I'm sorry. But when it comes to this argument, I do think I enjoy the idea of having an adult party with the New Year's Eve theme, and there's everyone there, and we're all getting crazy, and we're all having fun and all that stuff. But, the idea of having a Christmas party with everyone there, including the Mariano girls, because I can still get drunk without worrying about the Mariano girls. I love them so very much. But I don't have to babysit them. All I have to do is just hug them and give them a present, and that's it. That's all that I have to do. So the idea of having a Christmas party with Schmoedown family and with Schmoedown love and all of that stuff is so much fun. So I'm sorry, Belford. Like, if you would have picked a Christmas party, you wouldn't have had kids to argue with this with. But I'm gonna.
Wait.
I'm sorry, but Christmas cheer is all about giving it to the kids, man. And I feel like that's where my love is gonna go with it. So
we've only done round one. Calm down.
Yeah. Don't decide too quickly. Not only are we forgetting the closing statements, we're forgetting the whole middle part. Okay, so your 4-minute back and forth. Please, no cross talking. Starts right now.
All right. So first of all, Christmas parties. Nobody actually really likes a Christmas party. People like Christmas, but nobody likes an actual Christmas party. Christmas parties always feel like it's an obligation. Like, oh, I guess I better show up. I gotta go to this Christmas, like my office Christmas party. I'm gonna show up and then I'm gonna leave as soon as possible. I'm gonna drink with some people I don't even really like. Let's get out of here. Or we're having a family Christmas party. It's like the 5 of us staring at each other as we open presents. Yay! Meanwhile, New Year's Eve party. I don't even care if I know you. If we're at a New Year's Eve party, we're together. We're partying. We're having a great time. It doesn't end. The ball drops. We don't even care because we're drunk. We're just going to keep going. And we got food. Also, I don't know what hamburgers you have at Christmas. Nobody eats hamburgers at Christmas. People eat hamburgers at New Year's. Okay. The Dungeon's bringing them hamburgers to the New Year's Eve party, not to the Christmas party, friend.
Okay. I know how you're thinking here, and you're thinking about a crappy Billy Belford Christmas show. In reality, you come to the Marianos. I make the big ziti. I make the marinara sauce. Okay, we have the huge food spread for Christmas. I make some ham. I make some filet mignon. This is like just for my parents coming over. Imagine what I would do if it was the Schmoedown and the Schmoedown reactors, the Call to Action family. Okay, we all do like a big loving embrace. We do the Charlie Brown Christmas song. It's going to be amazing. Okay, Zoe and Kara in the front yard catching snowflakes with drunk Danny. It's the best thing in the world.
First of all, drunk Danny's not catching anything, all right? She's face down in like a snowdrift somewhere, all right? Waiting for me to come pick her up and put her in, the back of the car so we can take her home, okay? Also, Zoe and Kara, right? We can talk to them. They can watch the ball drop, and then we'll send Zoe and Kara to bed, right? You let them stay up till midnight. It's the New Year's Eve, and then the party gets crazy, all right? We get the craziest
Before we run out of time, let me just get this one thing out.
Yeah, sure.
Your daughter's of my party is Mark Baby Carrots Ellis walking in full Santa garb, replaying his Schmoedown moment, giving out copies of Dog Godfather, Dog Stepfather. It's an amazing moment. Okay, we all
are
loving
party that nobody remembers.
At your party, we're all drunk and hungover, and it's a lousy, lousy time, especially the following day.
Who's drunk and who? Mariano, I know it's been 47 years since you've been to an actual party because you're an old man. Nobody's drunk and hungover at a party. That's not how parties work.
It actually is.
Doesn't happen
how long do your parties last?
What do you? Maybe your 50 sock hop
that you were
at
the end of your party.
Bringing it up with the eggs and the meatballs and the stir and the sauce. All right, we're not having. It's not what Italian restaurant do you want the schmoes to come over to? It's what party, and it's a New Year's party. Everybody loves a New Year's party. Nobody cares about a Christmas party. I win. Is the time still going? How much time we got left? I'll keep talking about it. We got fireworks. We got. At the New Year's party, somebody's going through a table. You know that. The drunkenness is going to make it happen. Memories are going to be made. We might not remember those memories because we're too drunk, but I'll be there to be sober and remember it all and tell everybody what happened the next day when they think they remember everything. I remember everything. Oh, yeah, you remember when you did this? What now? Who did what now? Yeah. Shirtless Paul Denuzzo calling Andrew Ghai. That happens at a New Year's Eve party, not at a Christmas party.
I feel like that hurt.
Taking his shirt off.
Did it though?
Time.
Did it?
I would like to point out Belford is arguing for alcoholism and racism. That's a great start you got there.
Who's arguing for racism?
You were just insulting Mariano's Italian culture.
That's not a racism. Maybe I'm guilty of ageism.
Oh, that too. That's what I
accuse John of being an old man who attended 50 sock hops. which he was not alive for. But that's
Sock
not
hop
racism.
slap. Don't even get me started.
Get your isms right, sir. All right. If you're going to accuse me of an ism,
It's fine, John.
it might be slightly xenophobic to call it as Italian heritage.
Just because the last party I threw featured Zima and not White Claw, that doesn't say much about me, right?
I would also point out in the chats all of the comments about love and a drunk Danny. Thanks, y'all. Love you too. I
Sure,
will
listen to you so it's hot.
Let's say that hashtag rolling drunk Danny. Boop, 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 boop. It's
correct, Michael Sambless. That is correct. This is some words of wisdom. This is literally a quote from me.
Okay.
This is what
I don't hate Italians. I just hate the elderly.
That is correct.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
What a show. Alex hates this episode.
Oh, she's gonna murder both of us.
Episode she's ever had. What are you talking about? It's me, Mariano.
All right, so
we have a whopping 14 people in the chat. That's like a new record.
We have 16 people in the chat. Check yourself, Belford.
There you go.
How many people have liked this video, though?
I don't know. Everyone, just go and like the video. Get on it. Same amount of likes we have views, or else.
I have 10 likes. 16 people in the chat.
That's right. 6 of y'all, or however many of you haven't liked it yet, fucking like it.
Or Danny will cry and hide in a snowdrift if you
that
don't
is absolutely
like
true. But if I can see 16 likes, I'll chug the rest of it. I won't. I'm not. I'm light. I won't. Never mind.
I won't.
If you don't get us up to 16 likes, we will play the Andrew Ghai retirement again just to make you feel pain.
How dare you, sir? I would leave this video.
All right. So there's other stuff that we have to do for the show. Please, James, go into it.
So here, I will drop the link in the live chat to go vote. Please go there, but only vote after you hear the closing statements. Belford, since you opened us, you'll be taking your first closing argument. Start whenever you're ready.
All right. So again, it's not either one is decent. Like a Christmas party is decent. But if you want the rager, the banger, the fire, the lit, whatever these kids are saying these days, whatever Abby Friel is, live tweeting these days, TikToking. If you want the TikTok, stop, bang, boom, party, I'm talking about New Year's Eve. You know it is. You get hats. You get noisemakers. Everybody loves it. You get dressed up. You're looking spuffy. And then you get the New Year's kiss. What? The New Year's kiss. You know what that leads to? The New Year's bang bang. The bingy and the bingy.
All right.
It's so good. All you get at Christmas is like pumpkin pie and regret.
Don't hit
I
on
don't even like these people. I gotta buy you a present. Ugh. I don't like somebody on New Year's. I just ignore them and drink more. That's amazing. That's what I do every day.
Cut. I want to remind everybody, Finging in the Bingy is now called to action canon.
No.
Right, no. Belford.
Nope.
That's a Brett Sheridan original, so all credit to him. See? There you go. They're loving it in the chat.
Alex, save us, please, wherever you are.
She can't.
John's closing argument, guys. Come on, let's give him his minute.
This is your shit, my dude.
How many Italian dishes you can name?
John, you have 1 minute to save up. Start when you can, please.
Sure. So, does everybody see how grumpy Belford is, or started that argument? It was kind of sad. So, the first thing that I'm doing is I'm giving Belford a nice little present. And it's going to be a schlong flavored candy cane. And I said that the right way. It's not the White Claw talking right now. So that'll cheer Belford up at my Christmas party. Then we'll all go and celebrate. Okay. I get what he's saying. It sounds like it's going to be a drunk mess with people throwing up all over themselves. If that's what you're into, fine. At my party, we're going to have some awesome eggnog. We're going to have some great food. We're going to be hanging out. Okay. It's going to be a party. Make no mistake about it. There's plenty of drinks. The bar is stacked. In fact, my bar, unlike Belford's bar, has the top shelf liquor that we'll be emptying out. So we're not messing around.
Wait.
We got the whiskey. We got the tequila. we're not joking at the Christmas party. So come on over. We'll celebrate Christmas in Mariano style.
I have to end this with Michael's statement in the chat. Belford's not ending the argument. He's ending the whole show. You're not wrong.
Y'all, if y'all have been fans of the Call to Action podcast for a long time, you understand that canceling the show has been a running joke for the entire 2.5 years that
Michael knows plenty about that.
I mean, sometimes the show can be gone in a
Flash! Mr. Sam Jones. And like that, he's gone.
What happened?
Why is Belford on the account?
That's how canceling the show is a staple in our show. It's as much of a staple as the Mike Kalinowski gift from this point on. I'm sorry, but we have started.
I really do. Please don't feel bad. Okay. So reminder, everybody. Actually, I'm gonna put it up right. Where is it now?
Poll up yet?
Everyone, please go vote in the poll. We only have, I think, 6 votes currently. We need to get it up to 13, whatever it was before. But yeah, Danielle, who do you think won this argument?
Was I paying attention? Barely.
Now Alex is gonna yell at you too.
See, what happened was Danny was at my New Year's Eve party earlier tonight, and this is the after effects.
No, now she is. But okay, so coming back to the arguments about the Christmas party and the New Year's Eve party and stuff like that, I think it's gonna be a great time either way. Both of those parties sound like a fun time. Oh man, I might be the worst person to bring on Schmoebates because I'm gonna love every single person who does this because I genuinely love the idea of having a New Year's Eve party, an adult party with everyone in the Schmoedown, celebrating the New Year, bringing in all of that stuff, and everyone who's gonna be there, yada yada yada. God damn it, Michael! I'm sorry. But I also do love the genuine idea. Look at John.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Your sympathy votes will not work here.
Both of these competitors right now, both of these
Sure.
competitors are trying to bait me personally with each of the things that they have been saying. So I feel like I can't give a genuine vote on it because I would absolutely love to see John's girls during Christmas. Like that would be those would be the only people who I would get Christmas presents for. Legitimate. Like I would never get Christmas presents for anyone else except for John's girls. Yeah. Take offense, C2A. Maybe Kelsey and Alex, and that's it. But whatever, and Paul because he's my husband. But Mariano's girls would be the only people, and that would be the fun thing about a Christmas party because that's what Christmas is. The whole thing about Christmas spirit is spreading that joy and spreading that love and yada 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 bullshit. Whatever. Give it to the kids.
Unrelated to tonight's show, how many fake wives does Paul have?
Too many.
Just wondering, like, how many? Like, is it Rachel Silvestrini? Because that's his like live event wife. So.
All right.
I'd also like to point
Rachel
out,
can have it, but if we're gonna say that, then 2.
I'm also one of Paul's wives.
John!
John, that's the best thing you've said all night. That's the best thing you've said all night.
It's not supposed to be this long.
Oh, should keep it under 1 hour and 30, and we're gonna try and keep it under an hour, but we won't. But we'll keep it pretty close because I have the results of the poll here. Of the poll.
I haven't even found the poll yet.
It's there. I saw it.
It's there. Don't worry. And your winner of the Christmas-themed Schmoebates, Mr. Billy Belford, with a 6-3 win in this last round. And don't forget, guys, you can go vote in the poll still, but they won't matter. If you want to give Mariano some sympathy votes to make up and say like he had an honorary win, go ahead. But tonight, the real winner is Billy Belford arguing for alcoholism and killing Christian Harloff.
I know my audience.
Oh, man.
Big
I would just like to say that I don't appreciate you calling out alcoholism in any sort of way, but whatever. Belford won! Yay!
always go to meetings, and none of these people have any time for meetings, okay? They are not alcoholics. They are drunks. And drunks are so much better than alcoholics.
There's a difference, and Belford understands. Thank you.
As a recovering alcoholic, I can say that. It's not racist.
As someone who has gone to AA meetings but stopped, I agree.
Good choice.
I can't tell to be happy or concerned about for that statement.
John, it was a pleasure debating you, even with these two crappy hosts. It was great debating you, and I took the win. It's fine. It's cool.
Billy, if you're going to lose to somebody, you lose to your heroes, and I'm good with that.
I was trying to lose to my hero. You're my hero. John Mariano is my hero.
Well, then you failed, my friend. I won.
It has nothing to do with him. It has everything to do with his daughters, because his daughters are awesome.
We completely bonded in New York, and you know you're one of my big heroes, and one of the reasons why I love this podcast. All of you guys are. I watch all the time, and it was just a pleasure to be part of this.
Speaking of New York, January 25th, back in Brooklyn, where it all began, the Schmoedown comes back to Brooklyn.
And
That's right.
Me and John Mariano will be there. Will you?
Mark and Napik will be going for the title, and some teams might go for a match. We'll see how that happens.
There could be like Schmoedown people like Video Drew might be there. Who knows? You know, Tom might be there. Who knows? Ben the Boss Bateman might be there. Who knows? So
Yeah.
Harloff will be there, and he'll be alive.
he will be,
Yeah.
He didn't fall off the building.
Until Belford throws off a fucking Nakatomi for some reason.
It was a dick move, Belford.
Harloff would appreciate it. Harloff would love to play Hans Gruber because he would literally just play it as Arnold the whole time with the
You
accent.
could have picked Whitney. He was right there.
Whitney's in the movie. He plays Ellis.
Right.
He plays the same role he played before. He's not Hans Gruber. He's Ellis.
Oh, right. I'm a dumbass.
That's why I was wondering why you wanted him to be Hans Gruber.
I've been drinking my squishy coffee, guys. Sorry, y'all. I'm not focused right now.
Is that a euphemism for something?
All right, so Mariano.
I want to meet you all. Kevin James Paz wants to meet everybody in Atlanta. That's in February on the 29th. Leap year, y'all. It's a leap Schmoedown.
It's a leap year. I'm hoping to be there in Atlanta. Atlanta is a hometown of the corporate company that I work for. Yes, I'm a corporate worker. But it is what it is. Hopefully I'll be in Atlanta. James, are you going to be in Atlanta?
No, because I don't have money.
Belford, are you going to be in Atlanta?
Like 70-30, yes.
Mariano?
30-70, no, but I'm going to try.
We're trying. We're trying to be there. So come and check us out there. Anytime there's a live event, please look out for a call to action, people, because more than likely, at least one of us is going to be there.
We're too big to not be at every live event drinking.
There's 11 of us.
There's too many of us who like shirk responsibilities to go to live events.
There's too many of us who spend $1,000 once a month to go and get drunk and watch people that we know.
That's the only way I can afford live events, that I don't drink. Because if I drank, there's no way I can afford live events.
All right, so we want to wrap this up. This has gone over an hour. Mr. Mariano, where can people find you on social media?
Yeah, on social media, you can find me at John Mariano NY at Twitter. I also do a lot of work with the movie Trivia Face Off. We're just wrapping up our year. We're doing our December event called the Funtacular. It's one of the fan leagues. I invite you all to come and check it out. Belford, you should compete. Danny, you should compete. James competes. He's awesome. So there's an endorsement, James. You don't get many.
Thank you, Marionette.
This is one good deed of the year.
That's it.
All right, and Belford, where can people find you?
I'm at Mr. Billy Belford on Twitter. I'm on Instagram, William S. Belford, I think. I'm on Facebook. I run the Action Industries Facebook. Just You can at me. That's cool. I'll see you in the MTS chat when I'm disagreeing with everyone. That's me.
All right. And
Super-
Danielle.
The Schmoebot half the time.
Long. All right. And Danielle, where can people find you?
Oh, y'all know where to find me. I'm always going to be at Danny Joy right here on Twitter. Follow me there. Come and hang out. I tweet mostly about the Schmoedown, mostly about some bullshit, all of that good stuff. You can find me on the Chill to Action show, on the Call to Action podcast, on the Call to Action channel. There we go. I got it right. There we go. A couple of White Claws, a couple of margaritas deep. We're good. We're good. Anyways. Chill to Action, me and Paul Denuzio, my work husband, all of that good stuff. Next week, we have a great episode for you. I can't tell you who we're bringing on yet. I'm so sorry, but come and check us out Monday, 9:30 Central. No, I'm sorry, 10:30 Central. Here it is. Whatever. Come and find me. You can also find me on the Facebook everywhere that MTS is. You can find me in the SEN live chat, all of that good stuff. Come and check us out, y'all. Ow, ow, ow. Subscribe, like for that second date. Ay.
And you can follow me on Twitter at Temaku Film Nerd. That is at TEMEKU Film Nerd. I'm sure Belford's laughing at a comment or something if you wanted to throw it up.
I'm just laughing at you following Danny's hyping yourself, and you're just like, you can follow me at Temecula Film Nerd.
Temaku Film Nerd, because there's too many letters.
You need a new Twitter handle.
This is my new Twitter handle.
Yeah, White Claw, sponsor us.
When I move away from Temecula, then I might get one. But for now, that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Holiday Schmoebates. I think someone spiked the eggnog. We'll see if Alex gives other hosts a chance after this episode. We'll see you guys next time. Check the links for everything from Ben and Drew, and check us out on I don't know what's coming this week. Go to Cinefanatics where we recorded a reaction. Or no, sorry, Nerd Chronic who posted it. Go to him. We posted a reaction to Shazam versus the Family. Great time. Lots of crying. And look out for an episode this weekend, Talking Spectacular.